Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P-Phone Thinking Right, in my living room doing what I do for you in wee hours of the morning. Let's go. Right is in 25 rules led by storytelling, story with a message and a story for life. These are life lessons I'm giving. All you gotta do is tune in and get them. That's what I do for you. Right Thinkers' mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little better. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment. That's Right Thinker's goal, to become a master of yourself. By what? Knowing yourself. That's the goal of right thinking. Let's go. Question again. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not but knows not that they know not is simple. I could teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believes that they know dangerous, avoid them. Leave them alone. I do. But a person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. Most of y'all are this time in the morning, but that's what I do. Wake you up to who you are. Spiritual alarm clock. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. That means you got to keep balance in your life. Today, right thinkers, I was considered an old young man when I was coming up because simple fact that I was raised by my elders, my great grandmother, great great grandmother. So I've been around some elders. And for a long time, I used to hear them say a lot of things. Okay? So, right thinkers, let's talk about those old sayings. I got a bunch of them because I heard them as a kid, and hearing them is cool. But when you start to live them and understand, oh, guess what? You're going to pass it on. So that's why they become old sayings. Some of them are true, and most of them are the facts of life. That's all it is, giving you a heads up on life. So let's talk about it. Yeah, I got a bunch of them, so let's go. Try to keep it clean. You know what I do. All right. Now, I was raised by my great great grandmother, and she was full of old sayings. That's what she did. That was how she talked because when she spoke to you, to that, she was giving you lessons. I didn't know that then, but every time she spoke, she said some profound stuff, so we always listen and always listen to Emma, my great grandmother. All right. Listen, my elders taught me the value of listening. A lot of times when you getting chastised because you done something wrong, you ain't really listening. So, but when they tax you, when they get your attention by now, you real attentive. Today's kids, they don't listen to nothing. Why? Because they're missing to get their attention. They won't stop doing nothing. They won't listen to nothing. But that's the parental thing. I ain't going there. It's all about my thing with the old sayings. If you had old sayings, your kids would be better. Why? Because you'd be kicking their butt and putting them in line and have them hold them accountable to do what you want them to do, not what they want to do. They're kids. They don't know. You tell them and hold them accountable. Trust me. I grew up around women who was in charge, strong females, and they talk trash. Okay, yeah, they talked a lot of trash. You think men talk? Mm-mm. An intelligent woman, a brash woman, a confident woman, she's gonna talk trash. Okay, they're gonna give you a bunch of the sayings. All right, the sayings I was raised on are still being passed on today. I still give the sayings that I heard as a kid to my kids. Now, whether they use it, pass it on, I don't care. But I just gave it to them. Why? Because that's what I had. I only can give you what I have. Okay? The sayings I was raised on, okay, I learned the meaning of the sayings because in life, you're going to find out that what they say is going to come true to pass. That's what makes old sayings old sayings. They're around for a while because they make a point. And when you find out on your own, you'll know for yourself. Okay? The saying, you made that bed, you sleep in it. What the? Guess what? It meant when you do something, you're responsible. It's called consequences. They wasn't that smart intellectually, but they had common sense. They told you, you do that, you gotta live with it. I used to not eat green beans. Couldn't stand them. You eat them before they eat you. And I'll sit there and if it one by one, I just had to do what I had to do. But these are things that the sayings were true. They ain't gonna eat you, you're gonna eat them. Or be hungry. So things is true. Next one is true sayings are still around. Old sayings around, but the true sayings are not going nowhere. They're going to be around for a while. Watch this. God woke me up this morning. I'm blessed and not stressed. Mm-hmm. Old saying that your Christian faith followers, that's one of their sayings, okay? Next one is, I use this one, God is love. God is knowing, God is all knowing. God is my everything. I agree with that one. I use that phrase too. Why? Because it's true. Again, you can't compete against the truth. You're going to lose. So, bad and good, when it comes down to it, good will always prevail because it has the power of truth behind it. Trust me on that one. Okay? Giving glory to God. We all do. Okay? We all use that phrase, you should. If you are God, I'm God based, okay? I'm God conscious. So that means I put God first. If you find something else to put in front of God, that's on you, but I choose that. And my concept is I'm not running around all hell bent about God. No, I'm trying to teach you if you live, do, and be the best you can, God will come to you and make his presence known within you. Did you know that? That's another old saying. Okay. You don't miss your water until the well runs dry. Hello. And if you think that's not true, take away something that you used to have and see what happened. Did you miss it? Your loved one, your sweetheart, okay? That pain in the butt that you take it away, then you miss it. So the phrase is true again, all right? You look like your daddy spit you out. That means you look like your father. Yeah, back in my day, they said all that going to court and telling them, no, you take this kid and put him out in front of his father. You can tell who it is. If you got to look hard to find it, it ain't yours. I'm just saying, the phrase, another phrase, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. So there's a bunch of us got some maybes out there. All right, but that's, again, old sayings that hold true. Excuse me. Next one is making your point in a few words. Say a lot with less words. All right. I got a favorite, but I can't say it because it's a dirty one. My grandmother used it, and I love it, and I'm going to take that one with me to the grave. Okay. Kiss my go to hell. Okay. I love that one. Okay. That's my favorite. Here you go. We all make up a new word or phrase in the heat of the moment. Okay. In a heartbeat. To either make it clean or dress it up or try to make it more vulgar, but you would do that with a heartbeat. But that's what old saying's about. If you piss somebody off, you would be an MF. Slam somebody hand in the door. He gonna call you MF real quick. Okay, so natural reaction is what I was told. I'm still trying to express more with less words and trying to make my point. But yeah, that's what the point is. You can say what you have to say, but sometimes you can say it with less words. Okay, combination. We call it ebonics. All right. You can combine two words to make one word. Yeah, ebonics. Cut words off, shorten them up, instead of them, them, okay. Where you at? Here you go. Okay. We talking code as Masons, all right? Eastern Stars and all your other cults, even games, they have phrases that they talk within code, okay? So we all understand sayings, true sayings, and they're code words that we can use because that's how we communicate. That's the way of life. A good saying is a few words but have a lot of meanings. Simple. When my old man was in trouble, he didn't know whether to go to the bathroom or go blind. I used to say, what the what? But when I got in that predicament in life, I know just what it means. And for anybody who don't understand it, if you're in a predicament where you don't know whether to do one or the other, you ain't in a good place. That's what that means. Again, next one. Okay, let me get to this one now. The truth behind the sayings. There's always truth behind the sayings. Why? Because somebody have experienced that and they pass it along, just like I do. Okay, here you go. We speak from experience. When we give that saying, aka that advice, it's because we had lived through it. Trust me. All sayings, no matter who said it, have some truth in it. Why? Because it's an experience that somebody went through. Okay, that's the truth behind it. I still use some of the sayings I was taught as a child. Why? They're true. And you can pass it on. Trust me. All right. When I was young, I heard it, but I never understood it. That's what I tell you about. I didn't know whether to go blind. These are phrases that when old people talk, you would just hear some of the craziest stuff. But later on, it hits. You say, wow, got a light bulb going on. Or you had the experience. Oh, I get it. All right. I have true sayings because I have experienced them. I have my own that I pass along. I give. Why? From experience. Okay. Listen to your gut. Follow your intuition. Certain things I'm going to tell you because this is what I know. That's what teaching and educating is all about. Only give what you know, not what you think or believe or feel. Never feelings. I don't discuss feelings. Bad. Here you go. Last one. I'm wrapping up. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you got the message. Hope this was informative for you. You know the deal. Subject matter is always important. This one I thought was a good one. All right, here you go. Sayings come and go, but the truth in them stay around. It don't change. The truth don't change. Like Maya's feather. Straight. That's how you should be. We have old sayings that young people change the sayings, put it in the phrase that they like. Okay, that's cool, but the truth is still there. It's still getting the message in. Remember, the message in the story can be any way it wants, but if there's a message in there, that's the whole point. A plot to the story. Simple. The lessons I give is true stories from my life. I have a bunch of them. Why? I got a bunch of life living. I've been living a good life, a long life, so I got some stories about it, and we all do. We all got a story. Simple as that. I'm going to leave that one there. Just like old sayings, it was someone's truth at one point in time. Okay? You can change the sayings, but the truth will always remain the same. That's what messaging is. Truth is here for us to learn, establish, and pass on. It ain't going to change. It is what it is. All right? Right thinking philosophy is also based on true sayings from knowledge for knowledge of self. The knowledge I'm passing on is knowledge that I've gained, knowledge that I've experienced, and only the ones I know. I appreciate you. I got some more for you.